Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Project Hospital, Little Shiny and into early access. Is it early access or full release now? Actually, I'm not sure, but it's you can go and get it. So obviously I've had this for a little while now. We did a little early access look at it a few months ago now, actually, and it's been polished and shined up, and a few new features been added. And I thought we'd jump back in and have a look at some of the changes. So now we've got a nice little loading screen here. We've got a sandbox and campaign. I think we're still going to go into sandbox, to be honest with you. Just want to kind of lay out a nice looking hospital, alright? But if just so you know, the campaign now has a few tutorial levels. And then these sort of open as you go, I think, as you sort of complete these. And there's also some sort of challenges as well. I think these are sort of smaller levels where it's already set up for you, and stuff's kind of kicking off as you get in there. And then there's lots of new options now as well regarding the UI and what gets shown and things like that, which is pretty good to see. And we're going to go into sandbox. So we'll go for a pretty decent sized sandbox. I kind of like the one, just the sort of one with the small parking in the corner there, I think. So I think we're going to go for that one. There's money and stuff. We'll have everything unlocked. We'll have stuff locked behind money to start off with, and we'll see how we get on. If it really sort of gates us, we might just go back in and play with free money. But otherwise, you know, we're going to have pretty much an open playing field to build a little hospital. But we are going to be, again, as is this is Geekism, we are going to be focusing on design, try and make it look as nice as possible and look like a working hospital, rather than sort of min-maxing from a gameplay point of view. Okay, so here's our space. Not as big as I thought it would be, actually, but hopefully should be alright for what we want to do. And here we go. Now, there's a few things. I watched a couple of reviews of people who didn't play this early when I did, but got this version of it. And there's a few people that have issues with. One of the things they have an issue with is you can't rotate the camera. And yeah, it is a bit of a weird thing, to be honest with you. I suppose the main reason they do it is because being able to rotate the camera, even just on sort of isometric views, means you have to pretty much do every asset 4 times. And so I can kind of see why they do, or at least 2 times, I guess. You could use mirrors and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, it's we're making it look right from this point of view. Now, if I remember rightly, we should have build options up here. Let's have a look. Let's pause the game. Is there a pause? Is this one of the ones that doesn't have a pause? I can't actually remember whether it does or not. Here's this. Oh no, there it is. There we go. Which one didn't have a pause? There was a game we played recently. Oh, Parkosaurus didn't have a pause. That was it. Right. Okay. So floors. I want to have a look at some outside. Can't remember how we do this now, but there was outdoor objects. Here we go. I thought I could have sworn there were outdoor, like place, like this floor tile basically. Is it in here instead? Huh. Here we go. Right, this is what I'm looking for. Perfect. Perfect, because we're going to make this car park a bit bigger. This is a tiny-ass car park at the moment. So, we'll go that big with it, I think. In fact, let's make that so we could put some more spaces in there. I think, actually, we might even go another row. So, how big is this at the moment? This is 29 by 17. Okay, so we'll do the same again. 29 by 17. That means we can do another row of these. I'm assuming these are 5s. Yeah, okay. Good. So we can do like that. Another row of parking. And we'll come along here. I like the fact that these just sort of know which way you're going, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how much of a gap is that? Oh, there's only 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 to 5. 1, 2, 3. There. 1, 2, 3. There. And if that works out 3, it's like I planned it. I'm a miracle. I'm a miracle, ladies and gents. I do miracles. I am miracles. And modest as well. Right, let's get these in. And then we'll start working on a sort of plaza area. I'm thinking with a nice little garden That's what I kind of want. I want a nice little garden to sort of welcome people in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 spaces there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have we gone one over here? Oh yeah, of course, because this line is being shared. So we can actually just do this here, and then we'll. Oh, we have to get rid of that one. We've got one over there, haven't we? Yeah. There we go. I love the little sort of lines coming off it, so you can line it up with stuff at a glance. There we go. That's good. So you need to be that instead. There we go. That's a bit more of a beastier car park, isn't it? And we'll cut that off there. I don't think you're going to be another entrance, to be honest with you. We'll have just the one. Actually, no. Yeah, let's do an entrance there. Now this is a pedestrian crossing, so let's see how this works. We've got to go there like that. We missed a thing there. Look, there we go. All right. So if you're a pedestrian crossing, do we just draw you in like that? Yeah. Okay. And then are you that tile? No. Are you that tile? No. You're neither. Which are you then? Oh, you're one of the ones down here. There we go. You're you, aren't you? There we go. Okay, so we can do that and that. That matches you up a little bit. Are we allowed to change the road? I remember last time we weren't able to change that. Now we can. That's fantastic. Okay, and then you need to be a line there. I kind of like the bits of crap they've got every now and again. That looks pretty good. Doesn't look like we can put the water one down, but we can do some vents. Now, can we rotate these? Let's have a look at the ones down here. Yes, they are rotated. So how do we do that? Let's press R. No. Well, let's not worry about it too much now, because otherwise it's going to be one of them videos where nothing happens. Okay, there's going to be our car park then. So let's put some pathway in. We'll keep using this path to keep it all sort of copacetic, and we'll have a 2 long path there, and we'll have a 2 long path on this side as well, so you can enter it that way. And I think what we'll probably do is have a bush here, like a hedge. Yes, there we go. So now we need to learn to rotate, don't we? Let's is it right click and drag? No, sometimes it's that. Left click and drag? No, that places it. There we go, middle mouse button. Perfect. There we go. And then what we can do is place these down here. And then we've got a nice hedgerow, keeping the cars away from the road, and also meaning that people can't sort of sneak round as well. They've got to come in through the entrances and keep it all nice. So we can't put one there. Is there something else we can put instead? Maybe a bush. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, good. And then another row of these here. Just realised we're going to have to get rid of some trees where we've got problems there. So how do we do that? Bulldoze that tree. Perfect. And that tree. And that tree. There we go. Because we can't have trees in the middle of a car park, can we? Right, okay, cool. So I think we should have the entrance here. And then we'll have like an L-shaped hospital, and then maybe we can have a main entrance here, and then eventually we can have like a ambulance entrance over here, where the ground is already done that way. I think that'll work out quite nicely. So let's go back to our ground tiles. Let's maybe do something a bit different here. Let's come up to there, and just get a rough idea of the space first. Okay, so actually what I'm thinking is that stays grass, and we have paths this way and this way going up to entrance here. So let's just make you all grass. No, that looks a bit silly, just having like one block of grass. How about we do something like this to kind of close the area off, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if we go 5 in each side and do a row like that and that. 4 and oh no, we haven't added that. Oh, it must be 9 that way. Okay, that's fine. So let's do that and that. There we go. That gives us some space. And now we can some outdoor benches. Yeah. Okay. Do here, here, here. So yeah, I think as far as the game's concerned, I think the only thing it really needs to start adding now is some quality of life stuff. I've noticed there's no undo button or anything like that. So, you know, a lot of those sort of things are gonna really help out as the game gets further on. They look pretty nice, don't they? What else have we got? Some fencing. Yeah, I think we should probably have a bit of fencing around here. So you can walk in, but you can't just, you know, walk in any which way. You've got to come the right way here. There we go. Across here. Yeah, undo button, multi-select, eyedropper, that kind of thing. I think is probably what we need next, really. We've got a remove tool like that, you know, but an undo tool would be good. A couple of trees in here, I think, maybe. You're a little big. You're not too bad, though. We'll have you, just to keep the variation up a little. All right, that's a nice, cute little garden as you come in. Here, we could probably have a room that becomes toilets or something. So we'll clear that area out, and we'll have sort of like an enclosed big old U sort of shape there. So let's get some foundation in. That is here, isn't it? Build foundations. Here we go. So we'll start this sort of size, I think, and we'll come down here. And I've got no idea of our money. Where's our money? 57 grand we've got. Okay. Now we've got 45 grand. Oh, we should be okay. I think we should be okay. Okay. Walls then. Outdoor walls. I quite like this brick with the little sort of thing along the bottom of it. I'm not too sure what you would call that, but I quite like that one. So we're going to have those on the exterior walls. See, and also this, if you were able to rotate the monitor, this would all need a redo as well, wouldn't it? Because at the moment you do it like this. You sort of paint as you look at it. Right. I kind of like the idea of doing sort of striped areas as well, so that we know what our areas are, you know, using this sort of thing. So let's go for like a light colour to start off with, though, and we can change these as we go. Oh, one more there. There we go. So yeah, if we were able to rotate, then obviously all these walls would change and it would look a bit funky. So they would need to come up with a way of more like painting interior and exterior walls, a bit more like the Sims do, I suppose. Floor-wise, let's go for some plain white tiles. Keep it nice and clinical. There we go. Although we probably will end up doing a bit more of a interesting start area as well, like a reception area with some wooden floor or something like that. Right, doors and stuff. Let's find some nice big sliding double doors. Double glass door, sliding double door. Yeah, we like these, don't we? Problem is we're a little bit off. We're off the kilter look. We haven't got a middle necessarily. So what we might have to do actually is make these like that. That's okay with a double door, yeah. And I'm sure we could find something that goes on a wall. Maybe a decal of a hospital thing. Yeah, what about that? Alright, that'll do. There might be something a bit more suitable. Posters, info boards. No, they're more sort of interior things, aren't they? Let's see if there's actually anything on the exterior for a sign. There's a pedestrian class hospital sign, but I think that sort of stands on its own. Yeah, that's no good really. Okay. We'll have a couple of these on the outside just to keep it nice and light. You know, people are coming to hospital, they want to be happy. And a few street lamps as well, that could be good. Can't place that there for some reason. We can place it there, but not there. Interesting. Well, we'll have you there, and hopefully that corner. No, see, why can't we put it in that corner? That's weird, isn't it? That corner's fine, but not that corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We're also one off here in the middle. Dope. Okay, so here's the thing you see. A move feature would be nice, but there isn't one, and we have to do a special remove doors and windows feature as well. There we go. Let's try that again. So that's where we were. That needs to be 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's central, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's put our flower pots back in, because I like those. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because that kind of looks lopsided now. Oh, did we use that one before? No, that one's fine. Okay. Right, reception area then. Let's start working on the reception area. Let's pop the walls down so we can see what's going on a bit more. There we go, that's better. Right, so let's, yeah, I think like a wooden laminate would probably be better for receptions and hallways. Yeah, happy with that. I realise that's costing quite a bit of money to do that sort of thing, but, you know, what are you going to do? Reception desk then, we have to select some rooms. Where do we do that again? Yes, here we go, waiting room. So waiting room is going to be all of this minus reception. Which is going to be here. All right. So we're gonna have it all as one room though. So let's go into build. Stuff. Can we can do it. Well, there is a way of selecting it by room. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, excuse me, I've got a bit of a runny nose. Reception desk middle, and that's reception desk middle as well. Ah, that's an information point. I like that. Okay, so I'll have that right in the middle there. There. And then regular ones either side. There we go. And then corner ones that way. That way. Huh. There isn't ones without that panel thing, look. Okay. Well, that'll have to do, I suppose. And eventually we'll probably build an office behind here as well that they can get to. But for now, we'll have it like that. We'll do PC. We'll set up so that we can have a couple of receptionists eventually. But to start off with, we'll probably just hire one. Cabinet with drawers. I was hoping they could go underneath. Okay, well, they can go... I've got a cabinet with drawers there and a couple of card files. That's probably going to be the most useful stuff. And let's get a printer on here for them. Paper holder. That's kind of all they need, really. They don't need actually that much stuff. There's probably some more interesting things they could need. But actually, for working... Oh, a little flare on the table. That's nice, isn't it? How about cactus over there as well? Keep it cute for them. Yeah, we'll leave these open because eventually we'll probably stick doors there for them to access the reception area, so they're not just having to sort of scooch around here. Because there isn't actually like a hatch, is there? It's open or nothing. So yeah, we'll keep it like that. Okay, this area then is going to be mostly waiting room benches. So we'll go 2, 3, either side, 2, 3. Same on this side, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then a few here, 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 and here. And then, to be honest with you, we'll keep this area relatively open for people. Info TV, a couple of those up to say who's next. Not 100% sure how these work in this game, to be honest with you. They have this queue machine. Queue machine works together with one or more info TVs in a waiting room. This system provides smoother patient flow to adjacent rooms. Okay. Let's have a look, see what this says here. PC creates a workspace for one or more employee. Yeah, it doesn't actually tell us much about the room, though. I wonder if there's like an info waiting room. Waiting rooms should be placed within reach of each office, lab, and radiology room. For required equipment, click on the room marker. Okay. Doctor's office. Yeah. Reception. Reception ensures that patients get triaged correctly upon arrival, so patients with higher risk get prioritized during their visits. Right. So I think still that the receptionist doesn't tell people to go to doctor's offices. I'm pretty sure in this doctors are still wandering out there, so that's fine. We're going to have a little corridor down here that's going to go down to a bathroom, and then here we'll have a couple of GP's offices. We'll just probably get one GP's offices done in this time. Let's have a look. How far can we go down here? 16, so 8 will do us 2, and I think we can make the room a blueprint, or there are blueprints in the game. I don't know whether you can save rooms as blueprints, okay? But we'll keep that like that for now. And then we'll fill in our walls. So, a nice wall for a doctor's office. Probably something quite clinical. I don't even know what colour that is. Not great with my colours, but I quite like the look of it. Carry on the floor there. There we go. And in here, again, we'll keep it pretty clinical. There we go. Right then, doctor's office. Oh, we need a door first. Let's have a look. A white door, door with a window. Yeah, that door with a window, I think, is probably the one to go for. Quite doctor officey. Yep. Windows themselves. Window with blinds. We'll just have some going out here, I think, that they've got blinds they can shut there. One thing I didn't like about Theme Hospital, or Two Boy Hospital for that matter, is the whole windows going out into corridors thing. I think you probably do have occasionally one that you can have a blind with it, so we'll put one in there. So, what do we need in here? Lots and lots of stuff here, to be honest with you. Let's go for the desk, first of all. Go for this one. Actually, we might better... No, they're both the same. Okay, I was thinking it might be better with the space on the other side, but never mind. So, we'll have you there like that. Okay. Office chair going into you, and a PC there. There we go. Printer next to you, so you know what you're doing. And then all this stuff is superfluous, really, but it all helps with the examination. So we'll get an examination table there. Oh, I don't really like these windows now. We're going to have to move those, I think. You wouldn't have windows, would you, there? That'll do. The ones by the desk is probably good enough. Okay. Let's go back to this. So, actually, I'm going to move you there because then we can have a row of stuff. Where's the screen? Sometimes you have a... Normally these have like screens you can pull round, don't they? Don't know whether we've got those. Yeah, that's privacy screen. That's what I mean. Do you know what? They wouldn't have one of them. They just say jump up and strip, don't they? But they usually have one of these they can pull around if they need to. So, mobile cabinet, a decoration, other objects can be placed on it. Yeah, I like that. I'll have one of those here. Oxygen tank, it's just a decoration. Looks good though, doesn't it? And one of you. Right. Let's get the important stuff in there then. So, mostly we need cabinets. Oh, well, we can't waste the space for that oxygen tank. More important, we have the stuff that we use. Because a lot of the equipment we can put down, actually, oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. A bookcase there for him to get some books, or her. Here we go, these are the ones I was thinking of. Okay, so 2 of them. And there's some with cupboards as well, isn't there? There we go. A few of those as well. And probably more of those ones. They look pretty good, don't they? Okay. Then all this stuff. So eye test can go up on the wall over here. There we go. And we need a sink. Yes, we do need a sink. So let's get a sink in there. Equipment table. Small table to place various equipment on. Medical light. We need one of those. And then all of these. Now, pretty sure a lot of these need like chairs in front of them or stools in front of them. So let's have a look. like that. I think that was one of the problems I was doing before, was that they didn't actually go in the right place. Let's stick a bin by the door. We also need a chair for our actual patients as well. They go there. That's usually how they sit. In the ones I go to anyway, they do. And yeah, an audio meter. So we can place it over here, but we need... I think we need stools in front of it. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. We'll put it there and see what happens. But otherwise, I would say that's probably done. Let's see if we can get a few bits in that they are going to find useful. A clock is going to be helpful. Maybe a notice board. Would they have a notice board? No, I don't think they would. Oh, we've got some plants now. I think they're new. We had little ones before. I don't remember the big ones. Maybe they were there. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, happy with that. Lighting, that's all outdoor stuff. Decals, let's put a GP on the wall outside. Good. So, yeah, with blueprints, let's see if we can figure those out. There is a way to do it, I'm sure. I saw them before when I wasn't looking. Oh, here we go, yeah. So, copy or create a prefab. So, oh. Oh, go on then, we'll do it while I know what I'm pressing. We now have 2 GPs, lovely. Okay, that's fine that they're identical as well, because they probably would be. Or at least, no, they probably wouldn't be identical, but they would have similar gear in them. Let's maybe move a couple of bits around. Let's get rid of you. And let's put... let's go in the right room, so we've got the right stuff. Here we go. Let's move the equipment table over to this side this time. There we go. And we'll put the CPR scan there. Like that. See if that works. I don't know if it does. We should get rid of those. And those. And then we could put something there that we didn't have before. Oh, fancy chair. I like the fancy chair. No, they wouldn't have fancy chairs, would they? We'll put a table in there with a... I don't know, one on them. What can we put on the table? Let's move out. Oh, let's move out audio. No, not you. You're fine. Just put you over there a second. Let's move you to here. Put you back. There we go. Just to change it up a little. Right. I would say that's probably good. Toilets are last thing we really need. Let's quickly put some loos in. Have they got them made up? Let's see what they look like made up. Waiting room, corridor, reception. Restroom. Here we go. Restroom 6x6. Nowhere near big enough. And these are all locked. Why are they locked? Oh, we don't have the room. We don't have the stuff we need for them. On-call rooms, though. That's cool. A lot of advancements here, isn't there? I don't think that was in there last time. Let's put a loo in then, quickly. Restroom. Did we do ladies and gents? 5. We've got 9. So we could do... Yeah, we could do ladies and gents, couldn't we? Tell you what, let's do a little one there, a little one there, and then isn't there a cleaning closet? We're probably relatively desperate for one of those, so we can get one of those in as well, and then we can extend this corridor down. There we go. It's pretty simple layout, but it's going to do the job we need it to do. So we'll very quickly fill these in then. Let's get some walls. We'll do tiled walls for the bathrooms. There we go, there we go. And a not quite as nice wall for the cleaning cupboards because they're a bit gross. Doors. Let's go for just a plain, yeah, is that the actual walls? No, that's the one that goes on the actual closet. So let's just do a white door on these. There and there. and restricted area door on there. And some tiles then. Again, you want to kind of keep it plain and simple, don't you, in bathrooms? They want to be like that, really. Let's do... It's more like a wipeable floor for those dudes. Okay. So, loos then. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Urinals aren't a thing, are they? No. Okay, so we haven't got to worry about urinals. Let's do 2 hand dryers on the back there. And some sinks. I think, actually, I've just realised I've messed the doors up a little bit, but I think the doors probably better in the middle. Let's remove the door and put it back in there. Yeah, okay. Mirrors above sinks. Oh, we're wrong. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Trash bin. It's a little bit away from where it needs to be, really, but it'll do. And then we have a special wall for these. Where is it? It's that one there, look. So we can go like... Ooh, we're going to have to get rid of that last sink. I think we might have to get rid of both of those sinks, actually. Didn't quite realise that stretched out as far as it did. Tell you what we're going to have to do, actually, is we're going to have to get rid of this cubicle and the sink, I think. I don't think people are going to be able to get around there. And the trash. Oh, the trash can go there, though, because that cubicle's there. Okay, so you can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. No, you're not you, but well, you've gone now, so. And you. Okay. And then we can move you and you. There we go. And we'll use these smaller ones, actually. I think they're a bit nicer. Although I just realised they can go up against the wall a bit better. Okay, and then doors. They go in there. I like the fact that you can build these yourself, though, because you could do like a larger one for a disabled toilet, which would be pretty good, I think. Now, I don't think there's a way of specifying who goes in these. So it's just we've put 2 in for looks, really. But finally, the only thing we need in here is these shells of crap. So let's do some shells of crap. We're going to get one of these in. In fact, we're going to do a couple of them. And then we'll have a lab sink. It looks the part. And a plastic samper over here. And we'll actually leave it like that, to be honest with you. There we go. Not a bad start. We will, in the next episode, get some staff in and hopefully get a few patients in. Start doing some GP flus and colds and tickly coughs and things like that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you can give us a like. It really does help out the channel. And if you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries, or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. Fancy chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JohnTSparrow. And if you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find the link for that in the description. Thank you very much to all of our patrons who make these videos possible through their pledges at patreon.com/geekism, and don't forget to check out the affiliate links in the description for cheap games and other goodies. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.